Ito
Ready, sir.
naman po si Butch Bartolome.
Butch Bartolome, my sensei, my business mentor.
So ngayon, ang dami grabe, water station was really, kumbaga, buhay.
8
Pero
years.
ito yung naging buhay mo, ha?
8 years ko ginawa yung water station, Sir Butch. Uh,
Mm.
So, that was year 1998 hanggang year 2006, mga ganyan. And then after, during that time, nag-shift ako. Yung partner ko, nakita siguro na mukhang masipag naman ako at kumikita naman yung business namin. Mabilis kami nakapag-ROI, no? Dividendo kami.
Mm.
Invite niya ako sa business naman nila sa family. Nag-import sila ng motorcycle, Chinese brand. That was year 2000. So, sabi ko, wow, ibang industriya na naman to. Pero, sales pa rin. National sales manager yung gagawin ko. Sabi ko, sige, ako naman, pag may bago, excited ako lagi. So, I joined. And then, wala akong alam. Di aral ulit. So, turo siya ulit. Tapos, meron yung may partner sila na matagal na sa motorcycle. Yun yung second mentor ko naman. Yung naging ninong ko na yun ngayon. Naging ninong namin sa kasal yun. So, much older siya sa amin during that time. Mga nasa 50s siya nun. I was in my 30s or 20s. Mid-20s ko pala yun. So yun, naturuan din niya kami nun in terms of, marami pa, ang dami ko natutunan sa kanya in terms of business, in terms of customer relationship, building relationship, yan, magaling siya doon. And marami din siyang tinuro. Technical side sa motorcycle, I'm not an engineering graduate, I'm a psychology major.
Yeah, I know. How can you apply psychology in a motorcycle?
Meron.
Diba?
Kasi after sa sales, siyempre you talk with people. So psychology plays a big role in when you talk to people, when you're in sales. And after that, on my third year, pinahandle sa akin after sales, distribution, warehousing and all. Kausap mo naman yung siyempre mga mekaniko, siyempre you have to speak naman sa level nila na
yeah, you have to relate, di ba? You have to relate with them.
Yes. Hindi sila ma-offend, nakakausap sila na parang magkaibigan lang kayo. That's a lot of psychology, Sir Butch.
Mm-hmm.
Diba?
So yeah, yun ang importante ngayon. No? I think it's a matter of not putting yourself on top of each other, but sabi mo, you're able to relate to anybody, right? Whether he's an owner or somebody, he's an entrepreneur, but you're willing to listen. And then again, the people who are mechanics, no? Kasi ito yung level nila, ito yung alam nila. Hindi yung ikaw yung boss kasi sino ba nakakaalam ng paggawa ng motorcycle, di ba? Si sila. So I think basically that's the basic communication, right? Yun ang nangyari.
Yes, yun. Kaya maganda yung siguro isang pwede kong maging proud of, no, na sabi mo nga from CEO down to the messenger, janitor, security guard. Nakaka-relate, we can communicate naman ng maayos and walang barrier. Sa tingin ko yun yung and as a person also importante din yun that you respect, no, hindi lang dahil sa position but bilang tao because hindi naman every time nandun sila pag nakita mo nagsikap yan, next time business owner na yan, iba yung marami na akong nakitang ganyan na nag-umpisa sa kalye, nagbebenta lang, naglalako lang ng mga kakanin. Ngayon may mga restaurant na.
Correct.
So,
correct.
Respect is very important.
Tsaka yung credibility, I think Darren is also number one yung credibility ng tao, no? Hindi yung ano ang yaman mo, but who is the value or what is the value of Darren, for example. Pag sinabing Darren, alam nila saludo, di ba? Yung iba naman kasi pag sinabing ganitong pangalan, never mind, di ba? So very important yan, right?
Sana nga, Sir Butch, sana nga na ganoon nga ang ating yung sa integrity and credibility natin as a person. Nag-iisa lang yung pangalan natin. Yung nasabi ng lolo ko, huwag na
Oo.
sirain yung pangalan mo. Mawala na yung pera mo, mawala na yung mga material things. Alagaan mo yung pangalan mo, alagaan mo yung credibility, huwag manluloko ng tao, laging maging honest, kung hirap, magsabi. Kung, di ba, siyempre hindi naman laging okay, minsan may mga times na maraming challenges.
Yeah.
Kailangan mo maging honest lang din sa suppliers, sa customers. Hindi tayo perfect, nakakamali. Then we also need to admit our mistakes. Maraming times na ganyan na we also learn from our customers. We also learn from people na kahit mga employees natin, we learn from them. Hindi naman tayo, we do not we do not know everything.
Correct. Oo. Yan ang magandang, I think that's one big insight na you're sharing now is the ability to be humble and to be able to learn and listen, di ba? Kasi nowadays, ang daming distraction, di ba, Darren? Ang dami, right? Have you seen the young people now? They don't even know where to go after school. I'm sure you have seen, graduates that are probably, maganda yung pinag-aralan, no? But again, they don't even know where the path of entrepreneurship will be. Correct?
Yeah.
So,
sa tingin ko, Sir Butch, hindi siguro baka hindi nila alam yung direction. Maybe they know kung ano yung gusto nilang gawin, but siguro may nagkukulang lang, may gap lang siguro. Na walang isang nagme-mentor sa kanila siguro, or meron silang gusto pero baka hindi pa handa in terms of their skill, or meron pa silang fear na baka magkamali, or meron silang mga worries na pagka ginawa nilang isang bagay, pag nag-fail, baka hindi nila matanggap or ma-accept yung na mag-fail. Because when you enter into business, hindi naman yan 100% mag-succeed ka kagad eh.
Correct.
50,
Correct.
mas maraming failure eh. Mas maraming beses na when you fail big time. You fail, it will cost you a lot of money. It will cost you a lot of heartaches.
Oh yeah, heartaches. Lalo na emotional, no, Darren? I'm sure. Oo.
So, baka sa tingin ko, Sir Butch, yung generation, ng mga younger generations, baka, feeling ko lang Sir Butch, baka yan yung isang malaking factor din na meron silang ganong apprehensions, no? Kaya minsan ayaw sumubok magnegosyo, or yung iba wait and see lang muna after graduation, chill lang muna ako, pahinga muna, or sige mag-aral lang na mag-aral. May makilala akong
ganun. Professional students forever. Pero yung sa iyo, I think what you now value most is that your exposure from your family, you saw the glory days, and you saw the day when your dad and your mom finally had to close the store, di ba? The ability to be part of the business, correct, di ba?
Yes, Coach. Mahirap kasi yun dahil for the longest time they've been doing the business, no? 2-3 decades ginagawa nila yung business, and then suddenly one day they had to decide to close down. Mahirap yun, lalo na during that time they were in their closing to retirement. Doon mo pa isasara, doon dapat yung ipapass on mo na dapat passing on the legacy na to me as generation owner, kasi second generation sila may lolo started the business, so naputol. So parang, I think, feeling ko lang Sir Butch, hindi naman sinasabi ng parents ko sa akin, I think medyo, nahirapan din sila na wala silang ipapamanang negosyo sa akin. And, syempre, buhay pa yung lola ko. Nawala kasi yung lolo ko medyo maaga. May pressure from my lola na parang, hindi ko inalagaan yung negosyo. Wala man lang kayong naipamana sa nag-iisang anak ninyo, ganyan.
Correct, oo.
Pressure, hindi ko lang naririnig, pero nararamdaman natin.
I'm sure tinatabi nila yun. I mean, they don't want you to know it, but you feel it. but much as they are, di ba? Di ba? So yun
Ramdam
ang ano doon. So let's go to a topic where you became a chef. Darren, ano na naman tong bilib ako sa'yo? Alam mo, ito po si Darren ay talagang open-minded eh. Open-minded to learning. He never say no. He always explore, sabi mo nga. From, ano ba ito? From aerobics, dance, and answer instruction. Di ba? Imagine mo, aerobics, you're so young. And how many students were you teaching at that time nga pala?
Yung mga 20 siguro yun. Mga ano na, mga tito, mga titas, mga tinuturuan.
Mga titas na, di ba? So again, from aerobics to again lumber to distributing flyers in the village, buti nga pinapasok ka pa ng gwardiya eh, no? At the same time, nagmaman ng lumber. Alam mo, that's a really not really terrible, but really a hard work, kasi pabilang-bilang ka, tsaka inventaryo ng araw. Wala yung mga AI na inventaryo yan eh, no? Yeah. So, you went again to another field, culinary. Why?
Okay. Nag-start kasi yan, Sir Butch, nung time na nasa may water station, tapos nag-work ako for 5 years dun sa motorcycle. During that time, nag-girlfriend na kami ni Joy nun. Siyempre, my ex-girlfriend, wife ko na ngayon, si Joy. And sabi namin, siyempre, yung sweldo ko, sweldo niya, employee siya, employee kami parehas. Sabi ko, we cannot start a family pagka ganito lang yung sweldo natin. During that time, siyempre, it's a Chinese company, hindi man ako makahingi ng masyadong malaking increase. But the industry, the motorcycle industry is paying maybe 3-4 times more than what I'm getting. Pero syempre, nahiya din ako sa owner, sa naging mentor ko. And so nagpaalam ako. So 1 year bago ako pinaalis. So ang ginawa namin during that time, yung while working, nag-franchise lang kami ng isang business, yung Jamaican Patty. During that time, sabi ko, bakit food eh? Kasi nasa office namin na nasa Binondo. So sabi ko, pwede tayo magbukas dito. Kasi Chinese market, yan naman yung mga bumibili, kumakain. So we opened our first store. That was 2003. I think 2003. Bukas kami and the business nag-flourish. Okay, ang bilis namin naka-ROI. Bukas kami second branch, 168 malls. Third branch, nagbukas ulit kami. And sabi ko, mukhang nakakapagtabi na tayo ng pera. Pwede na tayong magtuloy para mag-asawa. So, yun. So, kaya sabi ko, food business. Sabi ko, okay pala food, no? Cash, walang utang, madaling inventaryohin kasi nabibilang. Tapos franchise. Sabi ko kasi wala tayong alam. Mahilig ako kumain, mahilig ako magluto din. Pero, ibang negosyo. May business side. Technical side, baka marunong ako magluto, alam ko. But the business side, hindi mo ako business graduate ulit. So, syempre, dala ko lang kung ano yung naituro sa akin ng dalawang mentors. So, lakas ng loob. Tapos, konting ipon. Yun. So, doon kami nag-start. So, sabi ko, okay, food business, okay naman. So, hanap ng possible food ventures. Pero sabi ko, nakukulangan ako. Sabi ko, kailangan ko matuto more technical. So, nag-enroll ako sa short course sa CCA.
CCA, yes.
Arts. Yes, straight yun. 13 days nag-aral. Nag-aral ako lahat para matuto.
Matapos ang 8 taon sa water station business, dumating ang panibagong oportunidad na tuluyang nagpalawak sa karanasan ni Darren sa mundo ng negosyo.
Ayan. Ito naman po si Butch Bartolome.
Butch Bartolome, my sensei, my business mentor.